All right, this afternoon we've taken out the alert day, although we still have some of those conditions that are still holding on as far as the blustery conditions are concerned. Snowfall still moving around, and we're also holding on to those winds you can see shaking. In fact, I'll show you when I get to the camera. You can see how the lens is shaking right now. We'll get into it, how this all plays out. You can see it there. Look at that shake on that camera. That's kind of breezy and blustery conditions. Absolutely gorgeous out there right now, believe it or not, but it is really cold. As my father would say, it's mighty cold. We'll give way to how this all shapes up. Getting into it, you can see by Eau Claire, 27 degrees. It feels like 13 degrees out there with fog still holding onto the area as well, despite the breezy and gusty winds. You see that flag moving out in the distance. And as we get into it, of course, the roadways have done quite well, or they've done quite well with the roadways, taking out a lot of that, with the plows, taking out a lot of that snow that's on the ground. Area of low pressure continues to work its way around the northeastern portion of the state, working its way eventually out towards the lake. And as it does, gradually it's pulling in that moisture away from the northwest and pulling it away from our region as well. Now, you've got all the way up into areas right by the winter storm warning still in play for areas well up to the north. Even Rusk County's not in that right now, but you hold on to the possibility of more of that wintry advisory here holding on still until 2 p.m. I took the winds out right now because they're just difficult to see right now because of all the information right now, but you can hold on. You can see them right underneath there. And that's pretty much all the way out across the central portion and southern portion of the state right now. So breezy and blustery conditions will resume. There's that area of low pressure right there that continues out by Green Bay. You've got the drier air coming in now, and as that edges closer, we're going to be seeing limited amounts of snow in the forecast. Also, more snow is trying to get back closer to us coming in from Rapid City, so we'll keep an eye on that as we finish out tonight going into tomorrow. Holding on to the possibility of this, though, 30s you can see pretty much widespread with cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies in your forecast, giving way down to the Prairie du Chien, 33 degrees. You'll see more of those 20s out there as well as the 30s in the forecast. Westby at 30 degrees with plenty of snow still holding on for the afternoon. You get up to La Crescent and, of course, mostly cloudy skies, giving way to cloudier skies for La Crosse, as you see, by 31 degrees there. Back up to Whitehall and all the way up to Osseo, holding on to limited amounts of snow for Whitehall, drier conditions for Osseo, taking it right back up to areas right into Eau Claire, where you see cloudier skies again with more snow, light to moderate snow, giving way to drier conditions as you get up to the north, as you get into Bloomer all the way up to Ladysmith. All right, we take a look at how this all plays out as we finish out for the morning hours. As I showed you earlier, you get back here, this is what happened. We have that snow that continued to kick out, taking us all the way through the noon hour, and eventually that snow is going to continue to push out of the region. As it does, we still have the winds kicking in, coming in from the northwest, as I showed you, with more of that moisture and drier air coming in. That drier air will come in and start to diminish the cloud field, as you can see, going into the 9 o'clock hour for tomorrow. But you're still seeing snowfall, a 20% chance of snow coming in for, you can see by the afternoon, working from Eau Claire all the way down towards La Crosse, possibly areas by Sparta as well, Black River Falls, down into areas right by Viroqua, going into Vernon County, then Monroe County, and then eventually it ticks a little bit more so to the east, getting right just around Viroqua to Richland Center, and it's pretty much done. We'll get into tomorrow's lows where you're seeing teens and the 20s again, seasonal average temperatures, but it's pretty cold though, man. We're going to hold on to the possibility of Thursday's highs to be in the 20s and the 30s to finish out. As we get into Friday, you're looking at the highs from 20s and the 30s to finish out there as well. Let's take a look at what I've got going on for you as we finish out the next couple of days. You're going to hold on to the possibility of this giving way to possibly, yeah, there they go. Alert day, that's right now, still holding on for this noon hour. I'm going to finish that out by the 1 o'clock hour and keep that going. Then eventually we're going to hold on to the possibility of, again, a 20% chance for Thursday. It's a really limited amount of chance, a very light chance of that occurring, giving way to at least drier conditions for Friday. Nighttime snow comes in for Friday night going through Saturday, which is a 100% chance of snow. Don't get around that at all. You're going to hold on to that all the way into your Sunday morning for folks going to service. By Sunday, by 9 o'clock, it should be done and out of the region. We'll have drier conditions for Monday, nighttime snow coming in for Tuesday, possibly carrying over into as a 90% chance going into your Wednesday, and then Wednesday has a 20% chance in the afternoon. Colder conditions will ensue. Look at those lows. You see them? 2, 3, 4 degrees in the morning. You're all looking at me like, thanks, Art.
Yep, it's definitely getting colder out there. I noticed it this morning. Definitely. All right, thank you, Art.